Barry.
Yeah. What is the biodiversity crisis? In a word, it is the fact that our existence, life's existence and human life's existence is dependent on millions and millions of plant and animal species in a very, very delicate balance, such that if you wipe out millions of those species, we may not exist very soon, or may not be able to exist. That's what's at stake. So we need to protect it. But I think the government speaks with forked tongue on these things, because it is primarily corporate greed that is destroying biodiversity, and yet time and time again the government submits to the agenda of corporate capitalist greed. I'll give you an example. In 2011, more than 500 square kilometres of sandbanks were designated in this country. And under EU habitats directives, they have to be protected because they're a very important place of biodiversity for spawning fish, for birds, for shellfish, and so on. More recently, half of those sandbanks are only designated now. With a flick of a pen, half of them were undesignated. Why? Because the offshore renewable wind industry, private industry, said we want to build loads of windmills on the Codling Bank and the Kish Bank in particular. Even though the Habitats Directive says only scientific reasons could lead to the designation or undesignation. But it wasn't. It was corporate pressure that led to their undesignation, and as a result, those very finely balanced ecosystems potentially can be destroyed. And look at what the National Park and Wildlife Service have said over the years. Same point goes for forestry in this country. We talk about forestry. In reality, we wanted to team up with vulture funds to continue to expand a monocultural forestry model that is absolutely devastating biodiversity, water quality, soil quality, and so on. So we need to stop speaking with forked tongue and put nature and biodiversity ahead of profit.